Hey, say hi. Hello. முத்துராமலிங்கம். ஏய் காக்கனையா. ஏய் இமானல். டேய் முரளி. ஹலோ பாய். ஹலோ. ஏய் ரவிக்குமார். ஏய் சுப்பையா. அடே கிருஷ்ணமூர்த்தி. ஏய் பாலசுப்ரமணியன். சாமி சொல்லுங்க. ஏய் கண்ணா. அடே அருள். ராஜமண்டபம். ஏய் ராஜமோகன் சார்.
நீ என்ன குமாரசாமி மாதிரி இவன் மாதிரி இருக்கிற கிருஷ்ணமூர்த்தி மாதிரி
சார். வெல்கம் சார். ஹலோ சண்முகம்.
என் பேர் என்ன பார்த்தீங்களா? என் பேர் என்ன?
சந்திரபோஸ். சந்திரபோஸ் பையன் சார். வின்ஃப்ரெட் சார். சாம்ஜாத் சார். எங்கள் சோமு சாரு. நான் தான் கிட்டக்கவா வந்து சொல்லு. ஜெய் குமாரசாமி. ஏன்டா அப்படி இருக்க? கையை காட்டாதரா தம்பியில்.
சைக்கிள் எடுத்துட்டு நிறைய போயிருக்கேன்.
தங்கச்சி ஒருத்தி
சைக்கிள் எடுத்துட்டு நிறைய ஊர் சுற்றி இருக்கேன்.
சார்
டேய் ஐயா. டேய்
ஒரு
ஐயரே என்னடா இருக்கு நீ? ஓ எங்க இருக்கு இப்ப? திருச்சியா? சோனா தியேட்டர் பக்கத்துல. அங்கெல்லாம் போய் பார்க்கலாம். நீ தான் அப்படியே இருக்க. மூஞ்சி எல்லாம் மாறல. நிறைய பேர் சரி மேரேஜ் தேனில தான் பண்ணிருக்காங்க. அதனால மாமனார் அப்படியே அட்வர்டைஸ்மெண்ட் பார்த்துட்டு உன்னை பார்க்க வந்தாரு. போயிட்டு தான் சொல்லுவாங்க. மாமனார் கல்கத்தா அப்படியே ஃபங்க்ஷன் ராஜா அது எனக்கு நல்லா ஃபோட்டோ எடுத்தோம். நல்லா இருக்கு. வேணாம் இந்த பேச்சு வேணாம். கம்ப்யூட்டர் ஒரு இது பார்த்தேன் சார். நீங்கள் கம்ப்யூட்டரில் ஒன்று அனுப்பிச்சிட்டீங்க.
ஏய் அஷ்ரஃப் எப்படா இருக்க? ஃபைன். ஹலோ
எங்க
முத்துராமலிங்கம்.
முடியலையே பார்த்துட்டு
முத்துராமலிங்கம் கரெக்டாக சொல்கிறான்.
ஆமாம் இல்லை அந்த ஐடென்டிஃபிகேஷன்லேயே பார்த்துட்டு
இது ரொம்ப வருஷம் ஆச்சு. அஷ்ரஃப் விட்டு எத்தனை வருஷம் ஆச்சு? வீட்டில் வந்துருக்காங்களா? சரி.
Yes, actually. We were talking about you. You are one of the tallest guys then, but not now.
No. Sorry, sir. Still, your humbleness is great to us.
Very nice. Good name. Ashraf. Nice to meet you, sir. ये बात
தண்ணிக்கு அது எடுத்துங்க பாய் எடுத்துங்க பாய் பாய் எடுத்துங்க பாய்
யார் கொடுத்தா
கண்ணன் போய் கொடுத்துரு
வாங்க 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 ஹலோ வாங்க 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 ஹலோ ஆமாம் ஏய் ராஜசேகர் ஏய் ராஜசேகர்
ஐயா இப்போ அருள் ஏய் என்னடா நீ என்ன பண்ணிட்டு இருக்க டெட் மேன் வித் டெட் லன்ச்
ஏய் யாக்கோபு எப்படா இருக்க
கொண்டையம்பட்டி யாக்கோபு
இங்க இருக்க
reunion means already you are united and you are again getting united. That is reunion. But I would contrast this and I would you and Apple saying a happy get together of the past and the present. It's a get together. It is not a very, very tiresome affair, a very informal affair, but it is a positive, very important and very challengeable actions that you have undergone today, this morning, this forenoon, this campus. Well, thoughts over in my mind, thinking about the past, and the past is still fresh in my mind, in volume, in size, in figure, in your little bit of a temper. You were childish in your early days, 30 years ago. Now you have become robust, very strong in both thinking and acting in your life. That is very great. Now all these anecdotes that I have spoken to you now, they have been emerging out from a particular place called the place of bringing up. Now what is that place of bringing up? That is the place where you have had the opportunity to groom yourself, to make yourself more attractive, blossom like a flower, and then contribute to the world in a mighty manner. That is the place, what you call the educational background, and that is the place, what you call the college or the institution in which you have studied B.Sc. But when I talk about the institutions, I may not be able to talk much about the other ways of teaching and the ways of learning and ways of receiving. You have chosen 30 years ago a place for your very wonderful, nice grooming up, a place called the American College. And this American College has brought you up very extensively. We cannot say how best we have used this institution. Now, I never always attributed much to the classwork, the teaching, making people to understand things, to learn by himself the alphabets of knowledge, the sciences, the branches of sciences, and all these things. But I am for one, and I have been till today for one, that this is a place of permissiveness. You have to quote this word, permissiveness. Permissiveness means give and take. You permit others to give your thought. I listen, and in return I give my thoughts. You listen. And then we both agree which is right and which is wrong. You see, a man's life doesn't rest only with what one says. There is an adamancy of people. Certain people are very, very, very anxious to say that what I have given, what I have said, that is the fact and that must be accepted. It is not that. You listen and then understand, and there should be a sort of a compromise between these thoughts. Now, American College has been not only an institution for teaching, but it is a playground. It's a playground where you have played. I was watching people, even after 30 years, playing with each other, hugging, shaking hands, coming closer, and then even to the extent of going to kiss people. That is the love and affection that this institution has brought. Now people say godliness exists only by following a particular pathway of worship. That is not the way of this institution. This is a permissive institution where every religion has been honored, glorified, and also given a free hand to accept it if you like and if you want to cherish upon it. Now that is a different way of life that you have had in this institution. American College, we know there are so many places. For Hindu friends, there is a Hindu association. For Muslim League, for Muslim peoples like our friend Zaini, there is an Islamic association, so on and so forth. They are so permissive. Nobody had the restriction to say, well, this is the thing that you should accept. That has made you to grow. Because you have been thrown open to the world to choose for yourself which is right and which is wrong. Even in a business, you have to choose. And this choosing attitude lies in your temper that gives you the greatness of life. You have chosen the right path, the right way, and the freedom of thought. That is another point that this institution has given you. Forget about zoology. I never thought that this is a place where zoology has to be taught. I used to think of zoology in terms of ethology. This sort of when you say something that makes you to understand there is something behind and far away to understand you more. Now I hear very recently that our young friend is in the Pondicherry University in the biotechnology. Now that has given him a great boost to pick up the pebbles from this college and then make it a big building, a castle. You see, that is how we have to pick up. Now this is a picking place. The pebbles on the shore, many, too many, you cannot count. You cannot say this is so many number. But you collect as little as possible, use it for your business. That is how we have become. Another friend from Indian Overseas Bank, now he says in the systems. When I went there, the system yesterday failed. So I had to scold those people and say, well sir, this is not our fault, this is from Madras. We have to go there. So like that. We think of the modern technology as the end of everything in life. But to me, it is not so, because modern technology, of course, it is a most viable, most useful, most creditable, most needy thing on earth for any individual, a living person. But when that thing goes off and system goes off, the whole thing is collapsed. Then again we go back to the old custom, old system, putting again the manuscript, work, writing again and doing like that. So, I don't think that technology will take you to the ultimate end of it, because we find the improvement in your technology, the sciences, they have proved themselves to be disastrous in so many cases. The world we find disastrous. These are due to the finest technologies they have inherited by their endeavor. I do not want to mix up these two, which is correct and which is wrong and which is not needed and which is needed to be thrown off and all this. Well friends, this playground, this American college playground, I don't mean the play field. American college itself is a playground where you have played. Hussaini has played a lot here, I know. If I want to express all his plays that he has done here, you will be having no time to hear at all, because it's a epic story. He will run from one point to another, changing clothes, and excuse me, Hussaini, or not, because nobody knows about that. So this is a place of purposiveness. We have permitted it. We have allowed you to commit certain blunders, mistakes. And I will say, time I have left the mutual give and take. That's great. Before I come to the end of it, I would like to point out three important things. One is, we should never forget the values of life. Values of life.
Phone numbers.
Value means immeasurable of the past, of our forefathers' legacy, of what we have learned from our elders, parents, friends, and elderly people. They have given us certain values in life. Whatever you may be today, you may be the greatest person in the country or even in the world. But if you lose your values, you are gone, once for all gone. The second point is virtues. Virtues. The second V is virtues. Virtues You should collect yourself to become a person of contribution, not monetary contribution, but day-to-day give and take administration. That is the virtue, the quality, goodness. In Christians we say good Samaritan. Good Samaritan, he was not a Jew, but he was a Samaritan, but he went across and then helped a Jew who was wounded and lying down uncared. That's a good virtue. Helping a people who are needy is a good virtue. Helping those who are unattended, that's a good virtue. There is a big, small story.
This is a long gap of, I entered some 10 or 11 years back and still being in the classroom, having an audience of students before doing something new to me after 11 years. Okay, when Kanai invited me, I thought I may not remember most of the people, but when I saw you physically here, almost every face was so familiar, and I was able to even recognize what happened when during your school days. I remember நம்ம டூர் போன ஞாபகம் இருக்கா? இப்போ ஒரு விஷயம் ஞாபகம் வச்சு 4-5% செவத்து போட்டு நீங்கள் கிஸ் அடிச்சுட்டு இருக்கீங்க. நான் பின்னால் இருந்து ஃபோட்டோ போட்டேன். I remember and I searched for those photos very recently. So 2 or 3 days back I tried, since it was Christmas time and all that, I was busy with my grandchildren and all that, so I couldn't do that thing. But 1 or 2 days back I tried to search all my old photos. I later remember some of the very good photos of your two, for instance, Master Holy himself, and I will be taking from his back.
Good students, and will please continue to pray for me.
சொன்னாதான் இன்ஃபர்மேஷனோட கரெக்டாக இருக்கும். இந்தியாவில் மேக்ஸிமம் பேட்டன்ட் பொங்கல் இது இந்தியா.